I couldn't go on this walk without bringing you with me. It is absolutely stunning this morning. The sun is sort of sitting quite low. It's freezing cold, but it's lovely. The ground's still really muddy, but it just looks absolutely beautiful. And just the nature noises, the birds singing, the way the sun's hitting the river, it just looks beautiful. Let me show you, it'd be best way. The dogs are just in their element. I think it's a little bit cold for Bumble to be diving in the river, but it doesn't stop them, does it? Louie's been in as well. Bixie's been in a little bit, but she's a little bit more reluctant. She does love to swim, but I think when it's cold like this, she feels it, so she's a bit more reluctant to go in. But yeah, it's just lovely. The dogs are really enjoying themselves. She's getting a little bit brave, but I'm not going to let her get in there. It's a bit too fast flowing, that bit. But she's seen something in there she's got her interest in. You've been in already, haven't you, Mr. B? So like I said, it's still a little bit muddy, a bit mushy on the old legs to walk in. But if you put a pair of wellies on, just get on with it, don't you? It's not a problem. So someone's obviously been along here and trimmed it back for the start of spring. Nearly in March, I think it's March over the weekend, so we're nearly there. Been a long winter. They come along with these machines, but look at that, it just mangles it, doesn't it? But it always grows back. Nature always finds a way. Dixie exploring. She loves to explore. She's always in and out of little holes and gaps, and she's totally looking for something, following her nose. And Bumble loves just to go around picking up sticks, don't you, kid? And he tends to stay with me a little bit more. And Louie's really wayward, so Louie will go off exploring right across the field, but I never worry because he always keeps me in sight, and he always comes back straight away with a whistle. There's no worries of that. Look at this tree. Over the years it's been on the bank, and it's gradually twisting into the lean across the river. Wonder how long that'll hold on for. It's quite a big tree. Louis doing what he loves to do, being in the water. He never used to be that bothered about water. When I first started walking him, he was pretty reluctant to get in the water, but he used to walk with a lot of Labradors, and once he started walking with them and saw how much fun they had, that was it. He was in. He loved it. He's another one that loves to explore as well. He loves to look about, gets across on the other riverbank and has a look over there. Oh dear, people never clear up after themselves, do they? I love it when trees come down and then like it just carries on, like the roots are all exposed, and then life just carries on around it, doesn't it? All the grass grows over it and it becomes something new. Look at this here. Woo, that's, I'm not even sure I'll be able to get my boots through that. It's pretty deep today. Gets a bit cleaner though. You enjoying that in there? Pixie, are you enjoying that? Hey? Bumbles, you up for a jump in? Oh yeah. Ready? Go. You can't resist. You can't resist, can you? And then Pixie will take it off of him. Standard. You do all the work and she just takes it, didn't she? Oh, you kept it today, that's good. Oh, no, we go. Stick wars. Stick wars. Oh, Pixie. She's funny. I think Bumble just loves the retrieving part of it, and then she gets the takes the spoils away. Getting a bit deep. Oh. Yeah, I made it through. I know that Bumble, when we get back in the car, is going to be extremely chilly, aren't you, kid? Aren't you? He'll get all the blankets round him, get him warmed up. I think because the sun's out, they think it's going to be warm, but you don't care, do you? So where this border is here, a long way along here, this is a private woodland in there, owned by a house and an estate over the back there. So what plans do you have with you and your dogs over the weekend or during the weekdays? Where do you take them? What do you do with them? Let me know in the comments below. It's always fascinating to see what you do with your pups. For me, I just love seeing them out in nature and enjoying themselves, and just being these three, especially being gun dogs, their tails just don't stop, which is so lovely, isn't it? And in England we've got Crufts coming up in the next sort of week or so. I normally try and get along to that, but this year not going to go this year. I'm a bit too busy with working with other dogs, so I'll try and catch as much as I can on telly because I do enjoy it. And I think you can stream it on YouTube. I think they've got their own exclusive YouTube channel, Crufts. And also, if you live in the UK, you can watch it on Channel 4. They always broadcast some good shows as well. And it's just a really nice show to see all the different breeds of dogs, and it gives you ideas in what breeds to get if you're thinking about getting a dog. You can learn some stuff about that breed and realise how much hard work or easy they're going to be. So what do you think the easiest dog to own is? I probably think it's King Charles Cavalier. They're an incredibly cute little dog, and they quite happy on a little walk and then just to cuddle up at home all the time. So they're quite an easy dog to own if you don't want to be too energetic with your dogs. And then obviously one of the high-end dogs are like what I've got, the two Springers. They just love to be on the go all the time. But if you do exercise them well enough, they certainly relax at home. They all lay on their backs and just relax and chill out. And so yeah, it's a really good show to watch if you want to think about breeds, because it shows all different kinds of breeds being showed, and you do find out some good information. The downside to having this mud is that they have to get back in my car. It's never a good thing, but it is what it is. Can't be helped. Come on, Lulu. Come on, Louie. So we've got this poacher's block here, which has been here for a long time now, because people used to drive down from that country lane all the way through up here and go out the other end, and boy racers used to do it as well, and so they put that there to stop them, which is a good thing. I do like this sign that someone's put up here. There is no poop fairy. Clean up after your dog. So true. This little stream here, as you can see, the dogs always replenish themselves here. They have a little drink, and I always get Bumble to wash his feet before we go back to the car. And this used to be an old Roman spring, an old Roman well. So as we walk up here, the dogs always walk through it, guaranteed. This area here where they've now put a pipe, so just here, used to be a Roman well. So it used to, let's come out a bit, it used to sit here like that, and it was taken out when they put the road in. And I think someone told me that they relocated the actual bricks of it and everything to the castle in Colchester to be on display. I'm not sure about that, but the spring carried on, and the water is always flowing down there and then around there and then along the river where we've been a little bit earlier. So it's carried on for all those years, and it's incredibly fresh. The dogs love it. They always get a drink here. Bumble digs for stones, don't you, darling? Puts his head right under, look. You nutcase. Louie's having a little drink. Bumble found a stone. Here it is. You found your stone. You got it, did you? You proud of yourself? Oh yeah. So like most nature walks, you can go off doing all sorts. And there's a lovely woodland part here, which is really nice. The dogs love it, that they know it really well. They're going off on their own. And being early in the morning, you can hear all the birds waking up and everything. If I just be quiet for a minute, if I can. So I probably should have said at the beginning, this is a woodland outside the Colchester area called Copford. and it's only about 4 miles outside the town centre, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? That's one of the good things about Colchester. It is surrounded by natural beauty all the way around it. It goes off into the countryside. The town's extremely busy, but outside of it you can find some really lovely places to go and just be. Beautiful. As my wife always says, I always say, I love it.